It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Seattle Mariners. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Marco Gonzalez, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Ready now, Chris Bryant. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
From the stretch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a line drive and into left field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, Dan. He was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Rizzo stands at first with 1 out. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Kyle Schwarber stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A double play ball to second. 4. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So 2 on with 2 away. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. He's set. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summers goes behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Ready on 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Yu Darvish is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider, will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Shed Long is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. One out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
A 1-1.
Ball, that's out. We got 3-2.
There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Payoff pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's a .375 hitter. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count
Now
1-0.
here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. This is in the air to right. Hayward giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Tom Murphy.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Darvish pauses, and the pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. And there's ball 1.
1-0.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward.
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Ball 1, well below the zone. And a big swing by Hayward, but this is on the ground to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Steven Souza Jr.
Now at the plate, Steven Souza. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First offering on its way. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
The 1-2. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And this will bang up against the wall. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, David Bodie, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kris Bryant.
Now at the plate, Kris Bryant. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
The first baseman, number 44.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 out with the man at first. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Ready with the 1-1. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Cubs lead it 2-0. In now the Mariners DH, Daniel Vogelbach.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now here's the pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Again, a 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Lewis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. The 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Lewis, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. This is his first year at the big league level. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Batting seventh.
Stepping up to the plate, Jake Fraley. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here it comes. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 2-0. Here's Javier Baez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo home run there for Javi Baez, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One and one to Schwarber. No outs, nobody on. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Heyward.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Heyward. First delivery to him on the way. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
The 1-2. Lined hard toward right center, and Heyward has a base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. At the plate now, Steven Souza, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Souza was born here in Washington, actually. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2-1 now to Steven Souza.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Ian Happ would be next. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there, and if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Stepping into the box, Ian Happ. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now the 1-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Smith in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's 3-0 Chicago. Digging in now, Evan White. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
First baseman, Evan White.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now here's the pitch. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Malik.
One gone now in the Mariners' third inning, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Mallex Smith. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Now the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run. It's down for extra bases, and the Mariners had their first hit of the game. Throw won't get him.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Stepping up now, Shed Long. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball back upstairs.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch, and he fouls this one off. One out and a runner on second base. A throw behind the runner at second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Two and one count now to the Mariners' leadoff batter. Three and one.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 2 out, nobody on. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Back goes Hayward, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
To the plate now, J.P. Crawford, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Oh, 0-2 the count to Crawford.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Fouled away. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Seattle. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the
Now at the plate, David Bodie. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Here's the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And we see a 5-mile-an-hour separation between these 2 starters from 96 down to 91 as the top 2 speeds. At the plate, Kris Bryant. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Smith is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. They lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now. Settling in now, Kyle Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Kyle Seager.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tom Murphy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Swing, and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Dan Vogelbach is next, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Lewis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The 1-0 home. Now that's popped up. Bryant waits on it. And the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. He went deep last time up. First offering on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. To third. Seager has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Inside, ball 1.
Three runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And it's 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Sinker. 3-2 now. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
The catcher.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. On its way is pitch number 75. Swung on but fouled off to the left. A runner on first with 2 away. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2.
Oh, that's in.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. Cubs strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in, Jake Fraley, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Up next for Seattle, the first baseman, Evan White.
Striding in, Evan White. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Mariners are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
The center fielder, number 00,
Malik Smith the next to hit. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
One out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. Two gone.
the batter, number 4, second baseman, Shed Long.
Now batting, Shed Long. He doubled his last time through.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Darvish pauses. Here comes the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Steven Souza. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Steven Souza.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And that misses 1-1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Lewis. He can't get there as it falls in.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Dan Altavilla takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 53, Dan Altavilla.
Into the box now, Ian Happ, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's the 2-0. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the ball's back in quickly, so it'll be 2nd and 3rd now with nobody out.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Stepping in now, David Bote, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Fastball just inside.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Sent on the ground out to 2nd. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he's in there safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Chris Bryant. And their runners at the corners now. He's set, and the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. And it's in time to get him. But they do play to run on the play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Two out, nobody on. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Crawford has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and no one left on base. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Mariners 1. Digging in, J.P. Crawford. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle.
Now in the box, Kyle Seager, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. A 1-1. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Tom Murphy. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
1-2. Here it comes.
That's out.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Going back is the center fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and it's a 5-3 game now.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Brad Week, the tall right-handed reliever, takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now.
Number 38. The batter, number 20.
Standing in now, Daniel Vogelbach, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Lewis.
At the plate, Kyle Lewis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1.
Ball. That's inside.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Now to the plate, Javier Baez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Javier Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. White has a play. He's got it one away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. Here's a changeup that's right there. 1-1. The pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Contreras in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Fouled away. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Taylor Gilbo.
Jason Hayward will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope. That's inside.
Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. Lewis is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now that designated hitter, Steven Souza.
Next will be the designated hitter, Steven Souza. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First delivery to him on the way. Two men are on with two men out. Swung on by Souza, and he connects to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A three-run shot down the line in left as they open it up to 8-3.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance to second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
The center fielder, number 8.
In now, Ian Happ. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Gilbo, a 6'4" lefty. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Cubs 8 and the Mariners 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in once again, Jake Fraley. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
now that the first baseman, Evan White.
Striding in once again, Evan White. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
The 3-1. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it, and there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So here's Malik Smith. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, The offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
The 0-2 delivery. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Mariners are down in order. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Ready to begin the 8th. Standing in, David Bote. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 0-1 on its way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
High and deep to right center. Smith's on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0.
No strike.
Two and 0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Outside and low. 3-0.
Count 3-0.
Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. He's set. Here's the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
So now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well to right field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo, as it's now a 6-run ball game. watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Roll, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Carl Edwards Jr. comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier.
At the plate now, Javier Baez. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cubs 9 and the Mariners 3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Shed Long. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
J.P. Crawford.
Into the box now, J.P. Crawford. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Kyle Seager. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. 2 out, nobody on. And boy, this at bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam sandwich.
Now the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Mariners go down quietly there. Still way back. It's 9-3. All set to start the 9th in this one. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Schwarber.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball back outside. No strike.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-0 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Wilson Contreras waits on deck. Here it is. The 3-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
3-1.
The 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So striding in, Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. One there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So stepping in, Jason Hayward. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone! A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward, as this is now a 7-run ball game. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
The 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here it comes. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Mariners 3. Jeremy Jeffress, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 24, Jeremy Jeffress.
Into the box, Tom Murphy starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to the right. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 20.
Stepping in, Daniel Vogelback. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set and the pitch. Fastball well outside. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
One out, nobody on. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Lying toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The right fielder, Kyle Lewis.
Into the box, Kyle Lewis, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Runners on first with one down. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Here now the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Hayward is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
The batter, number 8.
Ready for another chance? Jake Fraley. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Mariners. And it's fouled away. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
10-3 at the end of this contest. Chicago scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Yu Darvish takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.